Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our next Amiibo Tournament, part of our Amiibo Tournament series, the Taco Extravaganza Amiibo Tournament series. You know it, you love it. I am, of course, Taco, your host for today's Extravaganza. And if you do enjoy this awesome series, do be sure to smash like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, without further ado, let us begin watching the spectacle that will unravel today, shall we? Let us begin. And of course, today's tournament will be our 16 bracket, our second of the month. If you are excited, do be sure to let me know in either the comments below after the VOD or in the stream chat. And without further ado, let us begin. Our first match of the first round, Zalak versus El Drago. Let us see who will come out on top in this mighty battle.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right away, Zarlok starting off with some severe aggression here, but El Drago giving the damage right back to him. Was that footstool? I didn't even... Zarlok already appearing to be at somewhat of a disadvantage in terms of spirit speciality. However, he is still laying out that damage. Especially when Arsene comes out, that's for sure. Zarlok going for those offstage plays. Not going for it all the way, though. El Drago really going for these back air, trying to kill off the top. Or rather on the left. I don't know. El Drago taking the first stock with that beautifully placed forward smash there. Really showing that he's got the point of this battle. Yeah, you get that. You get that. Stopping the dash attack with a single jab and getting a slight combo out of it. El Drago really going after it there. El Drago taking another stock off of him. Zarlok trying to bring this back with a series of combos here. The up air, the double up air, triple. Are we going to see a quadruple? No, we don't see the quadruple, but he's definitely going for it there. That's for sure. Drago also showing that those up airs off here. Arsene coming out. Is he gonna go for the? Oh, he had a lined up back up there almost. There's the dash attack. Will that take out El Drago? No, he still got that stock on him, holding on just by a thread though. Zarlok going for the taunt and the F smash. Never seen a combo like that before. The taunt into F smash. Actually, I have, but that's besides the point. That was a spicy little combo from Zarlok, taking El Drago's second stock. It could be either Amiibo's game here. And Drago getting slightly comboed there. Arsene comes out, but the perfectly placed forward smash leaves Zarlok hanging off the stage, and El Drago moves on to the second round. A most impressive display. Indeed, indeed. Our next match is actually a tournament champion from recent times, Vinny versus Jade Light. Who will come out on top here? Vinny, of course, being rather an aerial fighter, means he's going to be going for, well, the aerials. While Jade Light is more of one of those cautious bunch. But even still, he can still prove that he can dish as much as he can take. That is for sure. Vinny just barely missing out on that forward air. What is up, Zesty Cat in the chat? How you doing today? We love it. How you doing? We've got an Amiibo tournament going on right here. Aerials from Vinny coming out. Vinny just keeps on rolling. Back air, is he setting up that forward air? That was disgusting. The fireball into the frickin' down air, or down special. Appreciate that, Zesty. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Ooh, Jade Light, if he just landed that, he might have been able to take a stock there. But for the moment, Vinny has, well, actually not really a commanding lead. It's actually pretty close either way. Certainly going to be a close one, that is for sure. Jade Light hitting Vinny so hard that the frickin' capture card almost frickin' kind of volumed out for a second there. Speaking of getting launched out of the sky, it's neck and neck, 101, 0-0. Who will be the winner of this furious battle? Your money is on Vinny. Well, as the commentator, I can't say who I want to win, because, you know, obviously, have to be mid-ground here. Nevertheless, looks like Vinny does have a commanding lead in this final stock. Opting for the up air there, and reading the dash in from Jade Light. Vinny moves on to the second round. Most impressive. A very close game as well, nonetheless. Our next battle in this 16 tournament bracket will be Sauce King Zimath versus Profrogs, our DK. They both shielded simultaneously at the start there. That was really weird. Yo, that was a beautiful. That was 77% just off 2 perfectly placed spaced F smash, 3 perfectly spaced F smash, and a forward air. Profrogs just coming out here like, you think you can frickin' like, actually insane. Profrogs absolutely dominating stage control right now, leaving Sauce King in a bit of he's in the back row right now. Profrogs is absolutely dominating right now. Profrogs with only about 7 or 8 hits, taking 2 stocks right away. It's just past the minute mark now. There's the up special on stage. He went for the spike. One more good hit from that forward smash. Profrogs might just take this game in a 3-stock fashion. He goes for the F smash, and Profrogs takes the win 3-stock from our previous tournament's runner-up, Sauce King. Amazing scenes. Look at that. Can't even complain or compete. Sauce King got the wreck. Of course, our next match also features some highly powerful contenders, Lightyear and Astromite. Only one of these two can move on to fight Profrogs. Lightyear definitely having the aerial advantage in this fight. But Astromite is just so powerful. Like, if Astromite plays his, well, attacks right, he could just take Lightyear down. Like, potentially. But for the moment, Lightyear appears to be having a slight lead on him here in terms of percent. Only 44 difference. Throwing out the Pikmin to recover from the stage. Lightyear's going really in on these Gimps. But of course, the Gimp wasn't the necessary tool. Apparently the up air was all he needed for that stock. But one forward smash from any Ganondorf can take us lead back, or bring the game close. Astromite really utilizing his F smash to his advantage here. Really throwing those out there. Those sword swings are disgustingly powerful, and he knows it. That's why he's using them. Opting for the Warlock's kick up tilt. Not gonna hit and actually gets punished slightly. And there's the punish on the frickin' ledge, the 2-frame from Lightyear. Lightyear catching that nair off guard with the up tilt, no less. That was brutal. Now don't count Astromite out yet just because he's at 100%. At any point, this game could turn around. It's anybody's game here at this point. That is for sure. Ooh, that parry into the down smash, leaving Astromite helpless to fall to the crevices of his demise. Lightyear moving on in a fairly close game finish right there. And looking at the damage, wow. Lightyear really put on that damage against Astromite, no less. Very impressive from him. Moving on, we have another previous tournament victor in the form of Inner Space versus Nile. I think this is the first tournament he's actually been in besides our first original 32 bracket, making his debut in the smaller tournaments. Inner Space getting that first hit, giving him that invincibility he needs. Inner Space almost getting taken out by that spike straight up. But Inner Space really using his spacing maneuvering and speed to his advantage here. Taking advantage of those, but one good hit from Nile sends Inner Space, well, into space. It is certainly going to be a close one nonetheless. These spikes from Nile are actually coming out like freaking supersonic. The catch with the down smash. Whoa! Could this be another 3-stock in this tournament? Inner Space really getting put on the back ropes here. Inner Space almost taking that stock there with the up special. That body armor from Nile really putting in the work for him. The beautifully spaced F smash from Inner Space takes the first stock from Nile. Can he bring this back? We've seen 3-1 comebacks before. Will we see another one today is the question. That's the first time he used that crown this entire game. These dash attacks from Inner Space really racking up that damage really quick. Almost taking out that stock there with the up smash. There's the forward air. One more shot in Inner Space from any good smash attack is going to leave Inner Space out of here. And Nile moves on to the second round. Certainly a dominating force right there in that match. Very impressive indeed. And of course, our next battle is our first ever 32 bracket champion, Violeo, coming out against Cryptolith, our runner-up from a recent tournament. Cryptolith was actually one who did very well in that previous tournament as well. But who will come out on top here? Violeo or Cryptolith? That is the question. Alright, catch you later, Zesty. You have a good day. Already, Violeo proving that that 32 bracket was no fluke. Doing that juicy damage on Cryptolith nonetheless. Is that going to be the first? No. He was on the other side of the stage, so it was likely not. However, Cryptolith has come back from greater before. And it looks like he's really going after these Gibbs here. Ooh. But Violeo being able to return that stock from the brinks. He was going to fall there, but not without taking Cryptolith with him. But there's the Gimp from Cryptolith sending Violeo down to 1 stock. Is Cryptolith going to be able to take down the current points leader in the first round, no less? Or will Violeo bring this back? It definitely appears that damage is going to help him really well in this case. The back throw leaving Cryptolith on the back foot. Going for the down air into the F smash, leaving Violeo at 75% here. It's a 1 stock apiece. It's either one's game at this point. There's the jab lock combo, sending Violeo off the stage. And Cryptolith taking the game from Violeo with very, it was still close, but Cryptolith really showing off the aerial skill, being able to take down Violeo, our current points champion. Yeesh. Cryptolith is definitely one you're going to have to watch out for, because Cryptolith is a dark horse when it comes to these kinds of games. Of course, our next battle is going to be Quistis versus Doomblade, our actually last tournament champion. They've certainly won some points for them before. But Quistis is no slouch when it comes to power. Well, I say Quistis, but it's actually her Pokemon that are no slouch when it comes to power. Speaking of no slouch, Doomblade taking the first stock from Charizard, no issue whatsoever from there. Doomblade really utilizing the sword's reach to her advantage. But of course, that Ivysaur of Quistis is really holding strong. Doomblade, though, absolutely mutilating that second stock as well. 104% on Doomblade. There's the Flare Blade. Is Doomblade gonna go off the stage to try and take him down? She certainly tried. There's the claw from the Zard, leaving Doomblade on 2 stocks, but Quistis is really struggling to keep her Pokemon intact here. There's a Squirtle. Squirtle actually doing some pretty decent damage on the second stock here, just from a few attacks alone. The down air and up smash trade, not something you see every day, but speaking of the up smash, Ivysaur taking down another stock. Proving that just because they're down doesn't mean they're out. Certainly not in the least. The parry almost taking a juicy damage from Lizard here. Either one's game at this point. Using the Flare Blitz recoil from bouncing back off the stage. Doomblade coming through with that juicy down air that sends them to the left all the way off. Most impressive indeed. Our next battle will be one Swordy Boy versus Epion, our range shooting Samus. Who will come out on top in this final match of the first round? These platforms are actually, from the looks of it, going to work really well to Swordy Boy's advantage, as he can jump up onto them to avoid Epion's more lethal attacks, if you will. But the drop down counter there from the missile, really, Swordy Boy is going hard on Epion here. But the same can be said for Epion. One good projectile could leave Swordy Boy flying off the stage. Or just a purebred blood black air. Back air? Yeah, that's the one. These missiles coming immediately from Epion before Swordy Boy can really get a chance in there. The failed counter, not going to get punished though. The behind the back neutral special from Swordy Boy, leaving Epion just on 2 stocks as well. Swordy Boy opting to disengage off that up air, or up throw rather. Swordy Boy's got to know that he's got to get in close in order to finish this game real quick, and if he wants to win. Epion is holding him back with the amount of projectiles that she is throwing at him. The down smash, not going to do anything, but the missile coming out from... This is certainly either one's game. There's the Nair. Does he have a second jump? He does. Just barely missing out on that Icoside there. One stock on Swordy Boy. Will Epion be able to come through for this final stock, or will Swordy Boy be able to bring this back a 2-1 deficit? The missiles really keeping Swordy Boy at bay here. That's a juicy back throw, sending Epion potentially off the stage there. Swordy Boy taking the lumps right now from all these missiles and grabs. The range looks to be just a bit too much. But that doesn't mean Swordy Boy is going to lose necessarily. Because he is one of our strongest contenders physically. So he could definitely bring this back. if he can land his strikes properly. Example A, the down air into the nair. Of course, Epion jumping down from the respawn platform with that invincibility, coming in with that beautiful forward air, sending Sweaty Boy into a loss. And that is the end of the first round of this tournament. Moving on to the second, the quarterfinals. Who are you rooting for in this absolutely banger of a tournament here? El Drago versus Vinny. Let us begin, shall we? These platforms already gonna throw Vinny into a little bit of an advantage here, just based on how his moveset works. Opting for the up air there, once again off the stage. Up smash really coming through with that juicy damage. El Drago getting his power up from being over 100%, almost taking that forward air straight to the skull. This first stock is actually really close, not surprisingly, of course. That was a nice pin, leaving El Drago back onto the stage. And the up air sends Vinny flying into the next stock. While El Drago still at 142, still bringing that consistent damage onto Vinny. That 8 damage right there is brought right back. And immediately the stocks are even again, along with the percentage pretty much being equal as well. That's a juicy parry. El Drago going straight for that taunt there, using his aerials to his advantage. The double grab. Just barely missing that up smash into the flex of the dash attack. El Drago utilizing his freaking range on the aerials to outmaneuver and tech the stage. Again, even stocks. Who can come out on top here? That is the question. We're still on 2 stocks as well. So it is still either game, one's game regardless. That parry almost sending Vinny into a demise. But El Drago taking a stock instead. Down to 1 stock. Is he going to be able to bring this back? It is a 0-0 situation here, folks. That was some nice damage from Vinny, catching that forward smash really well there. El Drago already in his position of power here, just about at 100%. Still either one's game, that's for sure. Vinny taking that final stock with the perfectly spaced forward smash. A beautiful finish, might I say. Let's see here. Alright, decent. Alright. Can my Amiibo face your Amiibo once? Maybe down the line. But at the moment, I'd like to keep them. We're just gonna keep them to the tournaments. Maybe at the end of the season. I think that's what we're planning on. But for the moment, Profrogs versus Lightyear. Profrogs in the first round absolutely decimated Sauce King with the 3 stock, and Lightyear still getting those decent gimps in the first stock as well, in the first round as well. This is certainly a possible either Amiibo's match, that is for sure. Speaking of which, Lightyear taking a 0 to death on Profronx already, showing that the first round was definitely not his best. Lightyear really going at Profronx here like it is like actually crazy. Profronx getting that damage up again. Certainly still can be brought back by Profronx here, but at the moment Lightyear currently has a decent lead on him. The up throw almost taking Lightyear's stock, however, just barely missing out from that juicy DI from Lightyear. Jumping off the ledge into the forward air, potentially almost taking out if he had enough time. With that up special coming out on stage for the first stock off Lightyear. However, it looks like Lightyear is doing really well to mitigate any possible, just means of comeback. 134% on Profronx. Of course, that doesn't mean Profronx can't come back though. Because after all, spiking is a real thing. There's that purple Pikmin right there. Again, immediately, Profronx taking taking a stock on it, or losing a stock rather. Lightyear starting to get these combos back in. Profronx trying to throw him up there, and takes the stock. It is one apiece. It is neck and neck here, folks, because Profronx can bring up the damage at any point. Ooh. Just barely missing out on that final spike there from Lightyear. Profronx still in the game, though. Hush my mouth. Lightyear getting that final spike, as I was just saying. Taking the game off of Profronx, who absolutely decimated in the first round. Alright, now we have our next battle. Cryptolith, who took out the current points leader, versus Nile, who just barely missed out on a 3-stock on Inner Space. Our previous champion, might I add.
3, 2, 1, go!
Cryptolith utilizing these very impressive grab combos into the forward smashes, as well as Zerials. Nile still keeping pace though, not really taking that much damage compared to, well, you know. Cryptolith being sent off stage and getting propeller hatted. There's the up throw. That was almost a beautiful combo into the reverse cannonball. But Nile taking the back air and shoving it in Cryptolith's face. That was some nice super armor from Nile there. Cryptolith not really utilizing the rather poor recovery on Nile. I say poor in the sense it's easily, what's the word I'm looking for? Punishable, as opposed to the actual fact that it's a recovery. Recovery is pretty good overall. Cryptolith still in the game with one stock. The cannonball was still out, so he went for the cannon suck. And there's the first stock off Nile. Cryptolith can still bring this back here. It is not impossible, that is for sure. Cryptolith almost getting that nice dash attack in the up smash. He's starting to keep away, doing some keep away strategies a little bit, Cryptolith. That is. Going for the potentially juicy up smash there would have taken out another stock most likely. But speaking of which, the Gimp from Cryptolith. It is now one stock apiece from the 3-1 deficit. Again, still neck and neck, but Cryptolith taking the belly to the face. Nile takes the win. Very impressive from Nile. Indeed. Cryptolith almost bringing that back there. Quite a display indeed from both parties involved. Next up, for our final quarterfinal match, we have Doomblade versus Epion. Doomblade did really decently against Quistis in the first round, but the same can be said for Epion. They both were on one stock apiece, if I'm not mistaken. Epion maybe on 2 stocks, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a whole round. Epion really trying to utilize their projectiles, but Doomblade coming straight in with the flex of sword. Really doing some juicy damage there. Again, utilizing these projectiles to a T. Doomblade taking yet another stock there. And really putting on that damage on Epion. Is it possible we'll see another 3 stock? Or can Epion bring this back? All this and more. One stock on Epion. One final blow could send Epion down, but Epion taking that stock, and immediately, as Epion did to Swordy Boy, dropping down for the invincibility, Doomblade did the same. And we are now into the quarterfinals. Of course, if you are enjoying the stream and enjoying the tournament, do be sure, if you want to see more like this, smash all those buttons, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. But for the moment, we are about to get underway the semifinals of this here tournament. Vinny versus Lightyear. Who will come out on top and guarantee themselves at least 14 points? Lightyear taking down that first stock with little to no issue with the nice Gimp. Vinny again going for that offstage play, even though he just lost a stock from doing just that. Proving that he ain't scared. But Lightyear still utilizing really well plays. There's the nice forward air. Is he going to go for some more up air combos? Yes, he looks to be. There's the back air. Will he be able to take him down? The first stock went to Lightyear. Will the second stock go to Vinny? Indeed it will. The beautiful drag down up smash with the down air there. Absolutely decimating that first stock from the 150 percentage. Again, these combos. Is he going to go for that up B? No, he doesn't. Again, though, we are now back in neck and neck. But Lightyear taking that second stock with a beautifully placed forward smash. There's that nice back air. Just, ooh, the up smash. It is now completely neck and neck, pretty much. Lightyear, though, putting on that consistent damage as he did the previous stocks. But will Vinny be able to take his stock first is the question. These drag downs into... Speaking of dragging down, I couldn't even finish my thought. Lightyear going right for the spike. Absolutely beautiful scenes. Lightyear guaranteeing themselves at least 14 points in this finale. A very close match nonetheless. And of course, we have our next match. Doomblade versus Nile. Nile taking down the one who took down the current points leader. And Doomblade racking up points from the last tournament and taking it down with a pretty consistent strength the last two fighters they fought. It's going to be a close one for sure. That is for sure, folks. Already Nile doing that consistent damage. Almost a juicy down throw into forward smash combo there from Nile. Both of them, though, really getting that damage onto each other. Doomblade almost going for that beautiful offstage play. Looks like she's going to actually go for it. No, just barely missing out on that. Again, the percentage doesn't lie. It is pretty even. Nile getting the first stock, taking off of them, though. Just because you can take one stock doesn't mean you can take all three. That is what we're trying to find out. Will Doomblade take all three stocks, or will Nile bring that back? Nile going for that 2-frame on the ledge there. There's the forward air. Again, neck and neck once again. The super armor on the forward or down smash there, leaving Doomblade taking some hard damage. That's not going to be another stock, but very close to it. 101% on Doomblade. This is either one's game. But again, still 2-1 deficit does not mean it is not over for Doomblade. Ooh, Nile recovering a bit too high there. However, even still, Doomblade does not capitalize on it. Doomblade just barely making it back there. Nile really going for these down throws into the potential finishing forward smash, utilizing that amazing combo. Of course, it is still mono-e-mono, one stock apiece, 40% on Nile, or rather Doomblade. Indeed, the Doomblade is out here. Doomblade almost taking the victory from Nile. Nile had a commanding lead the entire game, and Doomblade coming back right at the end to move on to the finals of this tournament. Zesty, tell me later if that's alright with you, because we are about to get into this final battle. If you are enjoying and have enjoyed, do be sure, hit that like, subscribe, and for all of that content, that juicy content that flows out here almost daily, actually pretty much daily at this point, yeah, hit that notification bell. Without further ado, let's get in to the grand final of this here tournament. Lightyear versus Doomblade. Doomblade actually winning the previous tournament. Right just before this. Lightyear always doing consistently well in these tournaments. I think this is the first time they've actually made it to the semi, or the finals rather. Let alone the semis actually. But again, still really close. Already, we're seeing both sides doing impressively well to keep the other on their toes. But there goes the first stock off Doomblade. Lightyear taking that beautiful down air and spiking him off. But of course Lightyear at 151%. Or 158 rather. One good hit from Doomblade sends Lightyear probably off the stage. Well, it certainly took them off the stage. It didn't take them down for good. But there's the footstool. Almost taking, well, not even close to taking that stock, actually. That. Lightyear looking like he's really fishing for that down air again. Well, there's the forward smash. Bringing this back even, Steven, lemon, squeezing. You know what I'm saying? Very close. Two stocks apiece. Half damage from Doomblade to Lightyear. Doomblade coming in with the potential comeback here from that first stock. Either one's game, that is for sure. And there goes the second stock off Doomblade. Will Doomblade be able to bring this back as opposed to Lightyear, who could potentially win this? It is either one's game here. And I'm confident to say that this is a good match, nonetheless. One stock apiece, 0-0. This is mono and mono. Who will come out on top? The nice counter from Doomblade. Walking towards very slowly. Very neck and neck here. Oh, the parrying up smash. Doomblade commanding this final stock here with the percentage based wise. Lightyear coming back with consistent damage there with the combos. It is, again, like either one's game. This is so freaking close. But only one can win this grand final. Who will it be? Doomblade. Ah, that was, oh my, that was such a good match. That, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Doomblade coming in with their second tournament victory in a row. Doomblade really making her name for herself in these last two tournaments here. And with that, that is the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely day. But first, we need to go on a raid. We are going to raid somebody who, let's see here. Can we find somebody to raid here? Let me see here. We have, let us raid my friend, Coldest Night. He is streaming until he hits that 575, oh wait. Yeah, he's still going. So if you guys want to go over there, send the love, send the hashtag Taco Raid over there. And I do hope you all have a lovely day, night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope you have a great day. Ciao.